Hi, it's Bob with 3D Printer World, and I'm here with Ann Marie Shillito. She's the founder and CEO of Anarkik3D, which is the manufacturer of a software product that has a little something to do with this book here. She also happens to be the author of Digital Crafts, Industrial Technologies for Applied Artists and Design Makers. And I thought we'd ask you a little bit about your software product first of all, and then maybe go into your book if you could give us a brief description of what it's about. But first, tell us a little bit about your product.
So our product, which is 3D modeling software, we've developed very specifically for designer makers, applied artists, studio artists, people who actually like to spend a lot of time at the bench working.
And help us understand what the difference is with your with that tool that you use for your software.
Okay, so that is a haptic device.
Okay.
Haptic, the word comes from haptikos, from the Greek to touch.
Okay.
And it gives you force feedback, that little robotic device. So when you're holding on that grasp and you actually touch a virtual object that we have hapticated within our software, you can feel it. Mm-hmm. And you can feel it in 3 dimensions because you're getting what we call force feedback.
So what you're saying is that you can actually really touch things inside the software by using this robotic arm, as it were.
Yes, and it's not just like touching the feel that you get on your mobile. You can touch in 3 dimensions. You can actually go behind the object and pull forward and feel it from the back. But I think also our product, you can develop sort of organic shapes much more easily, and that's what interests designer makers rather than the engineering sort of CAD aesthetic that you do get from standard CAD packages.
Well, that kind of is a good segue for the book here. Tell us what drove you to write this book, and give us a brief description of what it's all about.
That book has been a great dump for all my knowledge, because I was trained as a jeweler. And I'd gone into things like laser cutting titanium, because titanium was my metal. So I've always sort of been into technology in that way. Mm-hmm. And then I came across 3D printing. So, I was then starting to do 3D printing. And there was actually sort of this big gap in this knowledge of, how do you get access to these technologies? So it's actually quite important, I think, to motivate designer makers to take that step into the digital if they want to do that. Mm-hmm. That's what the book is about, inspiring, encouraging, and how to get access.
Wonderful. Ann Marie, thank you so much.
It's the wow sensation.
Thank you, guys. Sounds like you're going. Thank you.